Guy, first of all, what are you wearing? What is that?
I got my Belichick hoodie on. It's it's
What
getting ready
is that,
for a
dude?
weekend of football. It's
Are
a hoodie sweatshirt.
are you running into the meat locker and just throwing some jabs at a big slab? I mean, what?
So there you go. Hoodie sweatshirt. Cut the neckline. Apparently, I'm not sure why. I don't think I did it, but one of my kids probably did it.
That's almost like that's like a male flash dance sweatshirt.
It's very Jennifer
you
Beals.
remember,
Yes.
Remember when chicks were like just like cutting the neck out of the sweatshirt, and next thing you know, you're going to be putting a welder's mask down because you can get people are wearing those around town because of COVID, and you throw some leg warmers on that, and you're going to be a maniac. Michael Zambello, maniac.
Was that guy's name? Well, that's again.
That's
one of the worst songs of all time, and the other one, "What a Feeling." It's just brutal.
I believe there are 3 #1 songs that came from Flashdance. Jennifer Beal, Ridic, and the dorkiness of that dude. By the way, he was like Ron Johnson, audio salesman in Fast and the same tool.
You won't believe me, but I've never seen that movie in its entirety. I refuse. It's just too. And the music is brutal.
All right. So beside, and I think you got Maniac by Michael Zambello. You've got What a Feeling by Irene Cara. That's right. I'm going too. And I think there's one more #1 off of that. And I might be wrong on this. So folks at home,
isn't it a duet? Isn't it some duet with Joe Cocker and somebody?
Cocker, Cocker muddied up a lot of movies in the 80s, so it's very possible. Like Kim Carnes,
and
Cocker.
I don't know.
No, but I'm thinking she works hard for the money because it makes sense. It makes sense because she was working hard for the money.
I'm sure people will at you on the back of this one because I have no idea. So
the fact that I got Michael Zambello. So when I say the following. Tell me, so chicken wings, a pint of Ben and Jerry's, Cheetos, especially like the extra.
Is this like $20,000 pyramid where I can't lift my arms? Things you can't eat just one of.
You got it, dude. Not just junk food, but things you just can't stop once you've had a taste.
I'll give you Fritos.
First of all, I think Fritos lost a lot of ground as a brand because of Frito breath. You don't want to have Frito breath, and it comes at you a mile away, man.
Yeah, but that's true with Doritos. That's true with Fritos. I guarantee that's true with chicken wings. And here's another one for you. You won't believe this. I've never had a chicken wing in a restaurant. I'm not. You see some of these filthy guys just eating chicken with their hands. Are just no.
So
and quite frankly, if they're boneless chicken wings on the menu, I'm more inclined to get those.
Look. By definition, boneless chicken wings don't exist. All right.
Well, they do. They do exist. It's like boneless spare ribs.
Well, like the McRib, for example, McRib. So, are you not eating chicken wings in a restaurant because for vanity, because you look sloppy and you'll get gooey
it's not for vanity. I just think it's disgusting. It's nauseating to watch people at a restaurant or a bar guzzle down beers and chicken wing.
Why are you staring at them? Anyway,
it's very in your face. You've been there. So no, I've never had a chicken wing at a bar. Here's one more for you.
Yeah,
I've never watched a football game at a bar. How's that?
Just stop. This is right up there with Carole King's, one of your favorite artists.
No, but I'm being honest with you.
You've never sat in a bar and watched a football game.
No, because you're not watching the game. It's if I'm watching a game, I actually want to watch.
So you're a purist. You're a purist.
I'm not anything.
You know what? It's that kind of. It's almost arrogant. It's an arrogant thing to say.
No, there's an arrogance about that. 100%.
All right. So you admitted you're arrogant. But you've also got some insight into the markets here, and you made a pretty interesting point when talking about the turn on the headlines this morning about the president testing positive, but also, what does that mean for markets, and connect it?
Yeah, so I'm looking at, so right now as we're doing this, the Dow is unchanged on the day. I mean, the Dow is what it is. The S&P is still down 15 handles, but if you think about it, at its worst point today, I think the Dow Jones was down 450 points, obviously on the back of the news that everybody's talking about. But now the market's rather unchanged because the market is addicted to, they can't just eat one stimulus package. And the fact that we're getting some positive, seemingly positive news from the Nancy Pelosi side of things on the back of stimulus, airline relief, market rallies back, that to me tells you all you need to know about the how precarious, in my opinion, this market really is. It's all predicated, how reliant on stimulus and central banks and what have you. That to me is a really dangerous brew. I'm curious of what your thoughts are.
Well, there's no arguing the reliance on central bank liquidity, the crack cocaine that is the Federal Reserve's approach to also monetary policy solves all problems, although they told you in the last week or two that we need fiscal, and they've really said we can't do it all alone. But how is it, though? Is there a connection between the news out of the White House on the president's health and the down 500 on the Dow futures to the Pelosi comments and the expectations of fiscal? Are they tied together?
You clearly have a lot of people suggesting that the headlines
forces
from the Pelosi
the hand,
camp,
right?
Yeah, forces the hand. And I'm not saying this, look, I'm not. It is what it is, right? I mean,
I don't think you're saying anything.
You're just making observations. That's
right.
Exact. And maybe it does force their hand, and apparently it appears to be positive for the market. But there's so many other wacky things going out there, and the fact that the market seemingly only responds to stimulus talk and central bank intervention, that's concerning. So we'll see how the day ends up. The VIX is still, with all that said and done, you're still talking about a VIX that's either side of 28. And I think that's really problematic as we get into October in earnest here, Tim.
Look, I think whether it's a buffalo wing, whether it's a Cheeto, whether it's that last bite of Chunky Monkey or Chubby Hubby or something, actually, let's stay clear of that. I think the market is going to have a rude awakening when that last morsel is consumed, but I don't think it's tomorrow. So people get indignant over this. That's you and me, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're selling the market. And because the expectation is, I don't care which side of the aisle you're on. I think we're getting stimulus, and it doesn't matter who's in the White House. And I've said this, I said it yesterday. I think we're getting an infrastructure fiscal plan, quickly thereafter the election, no matter who's in the White House. So folks, just brush your teeth after Fritos, please, Guy. And I don't, I don't expect that you'll be watching the Giants in a bar this weekend because, not because you're too cool for that, but right now I think we need to hide and watch New York football in a closed, dark room.
Jet fans, I hope you enjoyed the game last night. Tim, I'll see you on Monday.
All right, bye.